Do not fear the road ahead, for God walks with you. His hand will guide you, and His grace will sustain you through every trial. Deuteronomy chapter 31, verses 6.
Hello family, a very warm welcome back to the Lovystouch food channel. Thank you so much for coming back. Happy Sunday. In today's recipe, I am going to show you one of the most nutritious soups we have in Ghana, which is Werewere soup. This soup is way too nutritious to be done only once or twice a year. I want to show you the easiest way to make this soup, and it turns out always so delicious. I want you to enjoy this soup on a regular basis, so please kindly stay tuned. You're going to absolutely love this recipe. It is quick, easy, and yet very delicious. Let's get started, family.
So here are the list of my ingredients. I have my main ingredient, which is my dried Musk melon seed, popularly known in Ghana as Werewere. I also have some few vegetable seasoning, some salt, and of course my protein of choice today happens to be chicken. I mixed match both the hard and the soft chicken, so let's see how it goes. So all that I have to do now is make sure I get rid of all the foreign materials. All that I want to see here is my Musk melon seed, and that's it. And after that, I'll rinse it with water about 2 times, make sure it's nice and clean, and I'm going to put it in my pot, add lots of water, and I'm going to go ahead and boil it for a good 20 minutes. This is such a great process of making your Werewere soup. I think everything goes so easy with this process. All right, make sure it's nice and bubbly like this, and you will also get to know that it just release all the bubbles that is going to make your soup lumpy when it comes to contact with salt has been released right here. Okay, so this is such a great way to make your Werewere soup, and the aroma is just everywhere now. So after 20 minutes of boiling this, I can see that it's nice and bit soft, so I'm going to set it aside while I'll go ahead and blend all my blendables. These are my onions, my ginger, my garlic, and my favorite herbs to make this soup are just anise seed and rosemary with 2 calabash nutmeg. That is it. I'm going to blend this until they're nice and very, very smooth. You know how it's done, right? That's the best seasoning for your proteins anytime you are making your soup. So in my pot, I'm going to put in my protein, which is the chicken, which has been also cut into my manageable sizes and also washed very neatly. So to that, I'm going to add some pepper powder and some salt right from the beginning, and then comes my blendable or my seasoning to just marinate my chicken very well. I'm going to gently mix everything together, and I'm going to go ahead and put it on fire. Allow this to steam for a good 10 minutes on a low to medium heat. So what I do here is make sure I stir it in between. Make sure it's around every 5 minutes, and please do this on a low to medium heat. It really helps the chicken to release its natural juices, which is the stock, which also help just make the soup a lot more flavorful. Okay, so once I gently stir everything together, I'll make sure I cover it and come and check up on it again. And this time around, after about 10 minutes of it steaming, I would like to now add my tomato paste. It is very much concentrated, so I just added a little bit of water to make it a little bit lighter, so it evenly distributes to each and every part of my chicken in this pot. So good. So allow the chicken to steam for another 5 to 10 minutes on a low to medium heat, and at this time you will notice that your Werewere has cooled down, so it's best for you to go ahead and blend it. This is very important right here. Make sure you add lots of water so that you get enough of the stock out. because this is basically the key ingredient for your soup. Okay, so make sure you have a powerful blender to be able to blend this very, very smoothly. So right now, all done. I'm going to strain it and get rid of the chaff. Please, this process or stage is very, very important. You don't want to have any chaff in your Werewere stock. That's what I call it, because that is going to really determine if your soup is going to be lumpy or not. So make sure you strain this very, very well. If you do not have this kind of strainer, you can also use your nutmeg bag or your filter bags. Trust that this chaff contains lots more of juices, so if you want a lot more of the stock from it, you just want to go ahead and blend it for the second, the third time, and you're going to get more of it. Okay, add a little bit of water and blend until very smooth. All right, so once I have strain it for the first time, I'm going to do it again for the second time. I'll do it again for the third time and even the fourth time. This is to ensure that I do not have any chaff left at all, because this is one of the ingredients that contain lots of chaff, and no matter what you do, you're going to still find some. Okay, so once I'm done straining, it is now time to add it back to the base of my soup, and voila, that is basically it. Because I strain it very, very well, there is no chance of any chaff in here, so there is no going to be any lumpy soup or whatever that has been the talk for years. Just watch the soup become so nice and silky in the end. I'm going to throw in all the other vegetables, my tomatoes, a bit of carrots for flavor, some peppers, and my onions. Of course, I am going to allow this to boil for another 10 minutes or 15 minutes, or until all my vegetable becomes very nice and soft for me to blend. Now watch the soup boil. There is absolutely no trace of lump anywhere at all. As you can see, it is a very easy, and yes, it contains salt and everything, but it did not get lumpy. So go ahead and boil this. You need to boil this for about 40 good minutes before your soup will be ready. There is something so special about the aroma of the soup. It gets me every time. It smells absolutely great. It's so good. So now, after 10 minutes of me boiling the soup, my vegetables were nice and soft, so I'm going to take them out, blend them very smoothly, and I'm going to add it back to the soup, and I'm just going to watch it boil for the next 30 minutes. Oh boy, the aroma is just so good. Oh my goodness, what a soup! What a soup! So good already. And you just want to make sure you're doing this on a low to medium heat. It is very important. And now that everything has come back together, it is important to wash your blender with a little bit more water and add it back here, because Musk melon seed is very easily to thicken up while it's cooking. So you just want to make sure you dilute it with a little bit of hot water when it's needed. Now just look at the soup. So good already, and the sign for you to know that it's ready is the oil that will float on top, and it's just the best ever sign to have. When your Werewere soup is ready, you can pair this with your amutu, your banku, and of course some fufu. If you're pairing this with fufu, please and please again try pairing it with some cocoyam fufu or mankeni fufu. Goes so well together. Now you just want to go ahead and serve yourself, serve your family, and just have a good time. This soup is so good. Please follow this recipe so that you'll be able to make it on a daily basis. The secret is out. No more panic. More Werewere soup to come. Of course, enjoy. It is very healthy, very nutritious, very tasty. very distinctive. I absolutely love it. There you have it, family. Thank you so much for watching right to the end. Please make sure you give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy this recipe, and also if this is your first time here. Hello, my name is Lovia from Lovystouch. My main goal here is to cheer you up into making your own delicious meal right at the comfort of your home. I also love to share kitchen related motivational videos, so please come on board and subscribe to join the family for amazing new recipes every week. Thank you so very much, family, for watching once again. And as always, know that you're so beautiful just the way you are. I will see you in my next one. Have a blessed day. Bye.